A new day. It's now Monday, the start of a week. I hope your week has started off well. And hopefully it's going to get even better with this evolution. Ambidextrous. Ambidextrous? Ambidextrous. Left or right? Both. Okay, make your fullback proficient on both sides of the pitch with this Evo. Okay, so cool. You could put a left back or a right back into this, and you're essentially allowing them to play the other position, right? So if you're putting a right back in, you could play left back, vice versa. Must not be CDM. 92 rated, 85 shooting is the only cap. I'm on the RTG. I don't have a lot realistically. Okay, the stat boosts aren't insane, and the playstyle pluses. Okay, this I don't know about this one. All right, we'll take a bit of a deeper dive in a second, but my first thought process is, does Teo Hernandez fit this?
For cheap and fast EAFC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link in the top of the description, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order.
But let's have a little look at exactly what we get here. So defending's up to 93, which is nice. It's a +5. Left back, of course, the position is first. Fullback ++, wingback ++. So it's exactly the same, essentially, in regards to roles and position swaps. Passing up to 92. Pace to 94. You get jockey base, bruiser base, slide tackle base, skill moves up to 4, weak foot up to 5. I was going to say, if you're putting a left-footed left back to right back, you definitely need the weak foot. So at least you get that. Still, I'm not the biggest fan of using like left footers in the right back position, because realistically most of the time you're progressing the ball on their right foot. Even if the weak foot is 5, there's always that placebo thing, right? And you get the playstyle pluses of jockey and ping pass. So only 2 playstyle pluses. But if we put in players who have 2 playstyle pluses, we're only getting 1, which should be jockey by the looks of it. And Robinson does look decent, to be fair. Playstyle pluses are not really the one though. Like, yeah, whipped, rapid and relentless. Not insane. What about Ratu here? Or Ratu? His playstyles are crazy. 5-star, 5-star. I don't mind it, you know. I mean, I think it looks decent. For 50k though, is it worth it? That's the question. Because the physicals only go up to 90. And it's not a massive boost. It's only a +5 on the defending. So these lower rated cards, you're not really getting a true boost. Like Bombito. Playstyle pluses are nice for a fullback. But the other Evo he fit the other day, the one that came out, which I believe was added time in Lisbon. Yes, more expensive. Was much better. So I'm assuming that might be the case for this one. A lot of similar kind of players fitting into this. Like Maldini potentially could be on the cards here. Are just going to be much better in the other evolution. But we'll go to Foot.gg, the best place for Evo content, to have a little gander at what we're looking at for this evolution. And yes, Maldini as well as Pavard. Now Pavard up to 93 pace. He's quicker. Oh, this might be a better Evo. This genuinely might be a better evolution, you know. Playstyle plus is better as well. As a fullback, I genuinely think this one is probably going to be a really good option. The passing up to 92. Playstyle pluses are insane. Look at that meta rating for a right back. Leave him on fullback ++ defend. You've got the speed to recover. I believe he's controlled lengthy on there. So say if we give him an anchor, mostly lengthy. What about a little shadow? Shadow stays controlled lengthy. So shadow's probably the play here. Physicals are already decent enough. That's a crazy looking fullback. Like, he'll be really good. Trust me on that one, because this card a couple of months ago, whenever he first came out, was ridiculously overpowered for the price tag. And that is a really nice boost across the board. Not the biggest boost for defending physicality and the dribbling, but passing, speed, and the playstyle plus of pinged can't be overlooked when you get 92 passing. Maldini gains the jockey. Interesting. As well as, yeah, intercept and quick step. You get a little bit on the speed as well, the passing. I mean, this one's probably better as a centre-back, right? But if you genuinely want to use Maldini as a fullback, 4-star, 5-star, I think this could be a decent Evo. I think I might have jumped the gun a little bit, because this is definitely a good option, because you do get boosts to pretty important stats like the passing, which is definitely important at this stage of the game with your fullbacks. Even if you just use them to like out and out defend, you want to be able to play the ball at their feet. He doesn't get ping pass plus, but he gets the base, right? Really good base play styles to back it up. Dribbling is good. The passing gets elevated. Look at the short pass, long pass there. Crazy nice. And the speed, you could probably still play him centre back. He's got a jockey playstyle gets added, so I definitely prefer that over power header. For, yeah, what, 75k cheaper? I think that might be the better Evo for the boy. There's Ratu, the guy we looked at a minute ago. Eder Militao. It's a shame he doesn't gain more than 1 playstyle plus there. Nuno Tavares, as well as, I got some decent options in this Evo, you know. Capdevia. It's the first Evo this version fits, I believe. He gains the jockey, which is really nice. Big boost to the speed and the passing, mostly, but that's basically it. I mean, it's still a nice card. He's 5'5" anyway because of FUT birthday. But to play him right back, I guess, isn't bad. I do think he does look decent. Not the best option, but it's a decent boost for the lad. Definitely looks more usable now. This card getting a little bit more outdated. Jockey added definitely amplifies it for a fullback. Let's look at Nuno. Now, where is this? Is it an SBC? He must be an SBC. How have I completely... Arsenal past and present. Very much past now because I believe he's already leaving. But the boost to this card, it's a +1. You're not really getting a lot, really, are you? Maybe a few base playstyles sprinkled in there. It's not a bad boost to the defending. If you're already using him, I would say, yeah, go for it. If not, it's not really an upgrade that's really going to get into your team. But some of these cards do look solid, like Ola Aina here. Jockey with the block, with the... Is that the Rory Delap trait? How did I not know this man? I must have known that. Does he get much? Not really. It's not much of a boost to the card. This card's pretty crazy, you know. Ben White. He's got the slide tackle. I don't actually hate it in this position. I think this is a nice boost for the card. Genuinely might consider this for the past and present team because this is tidy. He's not getting a massive boost to defending and physicals, but as a fullback, which is probably where I want to play him in that team, he gets a boost to the speed and the passing. And I do quite like slide tackle just for getting stuck in. Jockey anticipate. Brilliant combination. Riddle Baku. Dumfries as well, we'll look at. Eden Militao. I think like out and out old centre-backs like this, I don't think this is going to be the play. They're going to fit much better Evos for an out-and-out centre-back, in my opinion. Like this one having pinged and jockey, it's not ideal. If you can get him another playstyle plus potentially, but I wouldn't be really focusing on cards like that. Relentless, pinged and jockey. It's just not really worth talking about a Dumfries Evo considering how cheap his SBC was, and I think that's still available. Baku, on the other hand, though, it's a massive boost to the passing. You get a fine-tuning to the physical and defending. He definitely gets a lot more usable. And he was solid. Once again, I'm not against it. It's not like a mind-blowing card, but still a decent option. I do like a look at some of these cards, you know, like Singo, for example. Probably still want to play him as a centre-back. Yeah, this is a great option, actually. Because you get a +2 to defending. You get the skill with a weak foot boost for whatever, right? The playstyle pluses are already unbelievable. And you get a +3 to the pace. And the passing out the back is going to be crazy. You can also give him an extra +1 in the Bundesliga Cup. Yeah, I'm on board with this. I believe there's also another cup today which might have a +1 also. So that's definitely a potential. This might be my #1 pick so far because he's a tank. Now, it's not a card you can go and obtain now. It's a card that was out a little while ago in one of the cups, I believe. So if you've got him, maybe consider it. And if I do kind of miss a play or don't skim over someone, do let me know down below, guys, as always. Kyle Walker, back in business. And yes, Teo does fit this. So we'll have to have a look. As well as... Oh, God, there's so many options, mate. I think I'll tell you what, we'll touch on Teo first. This is not the one for Teo. You're just wasting this Evo, essentially. If you've got this card and you've saved it all this time, it's not worth it. Like there's better options like the Alpine Wall, for example. You could chain potentially this. I don't mind it, but I swear we've had better Evos. You're probably better off just putting him through this and getting Anticipate as well as Jockey to partner Bruiser and getting those stats rather than committing to this one. 100%. Stay clear if you've got that Teo Hernandez. Taram, on the other hand, looks fantastic. Ping isn't the best playstyle plus for him. Is it the best Evo for this card? I mean, to be fair, it's better than Power Header, especially if you want to use him. I don't mind it. As a fullback, it's decent, okay? Because it's a pretty big boost to stats and he gets playstyle pluses. I don't mind it. It's not my favourite, though. Kyle Walker, big boost to the defending and the passing. You get pinged, you get jockey. Yeah, it's a nice boost, probably worth the 50k there. There might be ways to maybe chain lower rated versions of Kyle as well. With the Alpine Wall, if you can't get your hands on this one. Because this one, is he still crazy expensive? What? It's mad. I mean, I think how rare those cards were, because I think it came out, was it a week before Team of the Year? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, no one was opening packs at that point, so they're very, very rare. I don't mind the look of Da Costa, another decent Evo. Mendy. I wonder if we've got any chains for Ferland Mendy's base cards. Like, this doesn't look bad, but you're much better off doing the Alpine Wall, right? What about lower rated versions? Oh, wow. I completely missed this one the other day. Could play as a centre-back as well with 94 defending. If you've got a Mendy card and you want to put him into an Evo, this is probably going to be the play then over what we just looked at a minute ago. A few other decent options down here. Another Singo card. Interesting. There's Teo again. Once again, I say it. Teo Hernandez is not the one for this evolution. He's almost 9 goal in game, by the way. Bowie? Sasha, what we saying? Yes, a really nice boost. Definitely more of like an overlapping fullback for me. Less so a defensive fullback, but still not a bad option. I am going on and on, by the way, in this evolution. Let me go trending real quick and have a little look. Teo, as I said, no go in my opinion. Big fan of Pavard. I think Pavard is going to be up there. Maldini, for sure. This is a better Evo for him, in my opinion, than the added time in Lisbon one. Capdevia, I like. This Ratiu as well. Looks really solid on paper, and the Playstar Pluses are great. 5-star, 5-star. We got players like Carlos Alberto down here as well. That's a decent boost. Anticipate, gets the jockey. Yeah, I'm a fan of that one. Alphonso Davies lacking a bit in the defender physicality at this stage of the game. What's this LaCroix chain? Hold up. Long ball, anticipate, and bruiser. It's a bit of a commitment, but if you want to have some fun with LaCroix potentially. But my standout picks for sure. Maicon in here as well. He's definitely fit better Evos. My standout pick is going to be Pavard. I think he's number 1 just because of how good his card was when it first came out. I would say top 3 or 4. We're looking at Maldini, your Capdeviers. Ratiu here looks good as well. And that's probably going to be like my main standout picks. But you got some decent options for sure. Definitely worth looking into this evolution. Even if they're not going to get into your starting team, maybe as a sub. But let's be real, a lot of people have players like Dumfries who was cheap as chips. Players like Teo Hernandez already evolved. So are these cards really going to dethrone those players? That's up for you to decide. Let me know your thoughts down below there. Let me know if there's a card you're thinking about doing. I'll try and reply to every comment as always, guys. Smash the like if you enjoyed the quick Evo content. Subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the rest of your day and I'll catch you later, alright?